it.
Okay.
Good morning and welcome to Tutor Time with Mallory. I'm having the honor of interviewing Miss Nancy Reyes. How are you doing this morning, Nancy?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Thank
you
you.
for inviting me.
Why did you want to be a tutor or a volunteer?
Oh, I just like helping students, especially those that are struggling to understand, concepts and certain areas of learning that it's sometimes it's difficult for some. Sometimes I get stuck even, trying to understand, okay, how does that work? Or, what is that supposed to mean? So it's good to get one-on-one with students.
What are your greatest strengths and weaknesses?
I think my strengths are I like to think of different ways to present material to the students that might help and enhance their learning and their understanding of what they're trying to learn. I like to do a lot of research and put into the activity some real hands-on so they can relate to what they're learning and how it relates to their daily living. So
what is your favorite thing about
weakness? I'm sorry, my weakness is probably I like to maybe I like to take a bit of extra time. Some people want to hurry up and let's go, but I kind of like to really make sure and take time, and it could stretch out too long. So I think that's my weakness.
What is your favorite thing about being a tutor or a volunteer tutor?
I think it's just the experience of spending time together with the student, seeing them learn, and recognizing what it is that how I can help them to understand it. Sometimes when you're with a student one-on-one, you really can see what they're struggling with, and it helps you to think of other ways to present the material so that they can grasp what they're trying to learn. Mm-hmm.
How long have you been a tutor or a volunteer tutor?
Oh, I've only tutored like one or two children. I do my grandchildren too. So, I did quite a bit of it during COVID-19. So I can only say most of my experience, as far as tutoring one-on-one, I've only done that for maybe a year or so. But my basic teaching was in the classroom. So
what are your tutoring specialties?
Tutoring specialties? Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I like to find different kinds of materials so that students can find a better way to master what they're trying to learn. Because there's a lot of programs out there that can be used for all the different learners, because we have so many ways that children learn. And so we really have to work on how we can help them, be successful with the way that's more positive for them and more successful.
What are the three most important skills for tutoring?
You have to be really open, and you have to be very inviting. You have to build rapport and a relationship with the student so that they can trust and have faith that you're there to help them, and you're really there in their best interest, that you want to be there and support them and help them learn. I think that's one of the most important things, really building a good relationship with the student so they feel comfortable, and that makes them ready to work with you and do the activities together.
What advice would you give the viewers that want to either be a tutor or want to work in the education system?
I really think that we need to get to know people and get to understand and stay very objective. We have to be open to different types of learners, those that learn by auditory, those that learn by visuals, those that, are, learners by manipulative, physical type of learners. And we just have to be really open and willing to engage those students in the different modes that they need to learn. So we have to be kind of really wide open for understanding students and just children behavior too. That's another thing too. We really have to understand child behavior, and so that we can, help them and understand, what they're feeling and how they, how we can help them and walk through frustrations and things like that. So we really have to be open to that and be willing to face those challenges. And be patient. You have to be really patient to help a student do, something over and over again until they get it. So.
Thank you so much, Nancy, for joining me today. It was a true pleasure having you on. And for those who do not know about my YouTube channel, you can come find me at Tutor Time with Mallory, also on LinkedIn at Tutor Time with Mallory as well, or you can reach me at mallory.latouche@yahoo.com. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.